Hi, travel agents and travel professionals. Welcome to the workshop 7 Powerful Reasons to Create High Quality Content. I'm really happy to be here and to give you some hints on how to create engaging, quality content for your website. This workshop will also include travel case studies, which we can analyze and then see how we can implement for your own business. So firstly, an introduction. My name is Abdul. I'm from the marketingmentor.travel, and I'm in travel since 2004. I've been working in several travel agencies as a travel consultant, been exposed to different kinds of travel holidays, holiday packages, business travel, excursions, tours around the world. So this gave me a little bit of insight about how the travel industry works and how amazing things can happen when you are providing a good service to your customer and he's happy with you. For me, the most important thing is that whenever you understand a customer's need, I think you have to realize that you are there to help him and to be, let's say, a partner in crime to help him achieve his goals, because he doesn't know the place, he doesn't know the destination, he never been there. So he's trusting you with all his heart for you to give him the best advice possible. And for me, what is exciting in this business is that you can put up with so many, you can actually come up with so many options of offering different itineraries to the same destination. I mean, he can choose with so many options, but if he trusts you because of your expertise, because of the know-how that you have, he will go with you. And the main driver for me to create this platform, marketingmentor.travel, is basically to help travel agents how to assess the customer's needs, the travel needs in nowadays. We are in 2020, so this is a really, really good time where tourism is allied with many other industries, with education, with food, and associated with so many other areas in business. So I think it's really important that we have a multi-view about a multi-broad view about the tourism industry to offer that kind of expertise that travelers want to know from you. You can find me on marketingmentor.travel website or on all the socials, marketingmentor.travel. And yes, I'm a fan of happy customers after dealing with their struggles. So what are you going to learn today? Why content is more important than a pretty website? How great content will bring you ideal customers, if you act now, of course, and how exceptional content is used by some authentic travel brands and how it can make yours too. This is basically some guidelines for our workshop today. It doesn't mean that we need to take all the let's say copy paste techniques that are used here, but the objective is really to give you some inspiration to create your own content for your own business, because each business has its own characteristics, and each person wants to know what you have to say. They want to know your opinion about a specific topic on travel. So I think it's really important that we get this kind of examples and at the same time inspiration to create our own content. So why is this so important? I mean, Bill Gates already said once that content is king. So I think this is still applicable in nowadays, and because people are looking for expert opinion, trustworthy opinion, friendly opinion to help them fill their needs and to give them a dream holiday. And you as a travel agent, as a travel professional, you have all these features, all these characteristics. You just have to highlight them in a way that your traveler, your customer understands you, and in a very acceptive and receptive way. You can make him understand all the benefits of going to this place or that place. So I think it's really, really important that you not only have a good relationship with him, but you also are very active in engaging with him. So when, for example, he goes to your website, you need to have engaging content so that he engages with you. But I think it's very important to understand that if nowadays, everyone's online, and if you have a website that is, for example, not updated, they will go to your website, they will check the content, but maybe the last time you've updated was 1 year ago or 2 years ago. So what will they find? They will see that the website looks a bit odd. It makes people a bit hesitant because the updated has been, the content has been updated maybe in 2017, and they think, oh, they are not very active socially, and I really don't trust these guys. And then they don't see any kind of new things, no innovation, no particular topics are interesting for them, and obviously no inquiries. What happens? You have a high bounce rate. But how can you make the difference? You can make the difference if you update your content with interesting travel tips, updated with new trends, because this will give value to your customer, and also an opportunity for them to like your content, to share your content. When they start to sharing, liking, commenting, obviously those users will be converted into customers, because actually that's what you want. Ultimately, this is what makes a difference in your website and in your business. So what can we win if we create high converting content? Let's list the 7 main wins, in my opinion, which can make your business more scalable, can increase the reputation of your brand, and most important, make your customers trust you. So quality content provides value for your visitors. High value content generates more sales. Quality content has a longer lifespan value, and we'll see what does that mean in the following slides. Interesting content gets shared more often. SEO value of quality content is greater. High quality website enhances usability because everyone wants a good, friendly, user-friendly experience in our website, and obviously increase the value of online product differentiation. So the first case is when a type of content or a website provides value. When you discover what your visitors want and then give it to them. It's extremely important that whenever someone goes to your website, you already have mechanisms to identify which kind of things that they like and how you can actually provide those things to them. So it's extremely important that you have all these mechanisms in your website. Interesting content gets shared more often. Obviously, that when someone has a tip about going to a specific place, which actually they've booked already 3 months ago, but they don't know nothing about that place, they will share that content because it's valuable information. And normally you get people's attention more easily when you promote ideas, discussion, and interest about travel, holidays, getaways, city breaks, summerscapes, last-minute deals. Or if your goal is to inform them about useful tips for tourists in Y country, best airports to use Wi-Fi, or best hotels when traveling with kids, etc., etc. I mean, can be any general travel topic, because everyone is looking for different kinds of information in different sources of information. So I think you have a great opportunity here to create highly engaging content. One of my favorite examples is KimKim. KimKim is a platform which helps travelers to create itineraries. And we can see here a testimony from and dinners. I will just quote what it says here in the website. I truly enjoy supporting travel to Jordan, a country of remarkable hospitality, history, and landscapes. From being offered tea countless times to a meal with a local family, to Petra, Wadi Rum, and the Dead Sea, Jordan has something incredible to offer. Given the often broad brush painted over the region, when you come here and experience the amazing sights and people, your perspective is bound to be altered. Mine certainly has, and that transformation is my favorite part. All the wording has been targeted to the visitors of the Kim Kim platform. So we can see here that this is a really valuable content, and it's also very important for someone that wants to go to Petra and experience the local things that they have to offer and all the places around it. So I think this strategy has really generated great results. How did they do this? So I will read the following part. What places and activities do you specialize in? We specialize in adventure and experiential tours of the Middle East, particularly Jordan and Israel, Palestine, offering hiking, biking, and experiential sightseeing tours. Our experienced guides will take you off the beaten path to see the real highlights of the region, meeting the people, experiencing the hospitality, and tasting the delights of the Middle East. We aim to be the best inbound tour operator in the region, offering you the perfect trip tailored to your needs. So Kim Kim helps travelers to plan itineraries. A well-thought content strategy is how they were able to grow their organic search by 300%. And this is amazing. This is fantastic. Their strategy was to partner with a local travel specialist to come up with their exciting profile snapshot and blog the content. This way, they could also focus on long-tail keywords that travelers were searching for. Targeted content along with link building and PR grew Kim Kim's traffic massively within 4 months. I think this was a fantastic strategy held by Kim Kim, and they were able to generate real-time results only by getting this kind of highly engaging content. The second win of having high-value content is that people start to trust you, because trust is a vital part of sales generation for any business or blog. An important method of creating that trust is by establishing yourself as an industry leader and authority through the content that you produce. In terms of sales generation, good content can be especially useful if you know how to drill down on your target demographics and guide them to the purchase. An estimated 77% of consumers read online content prior to making a purchase. I don't think it was a long time ago that, for example, whenever you wanted to travel, you went to a website like TripAdvisor or Trustpilot or any other review website to see the reviews of that specific place or that specific service. So it's basically, something very normal nowadays. People want to know other people's opinions. They want to read people's experiences in a different country. So it's really important that we position yourself as someone that can provide useful and reliable information about a place. That's where it's important to give that valuable content because people already know you, they know your face. If they go to a website and they see that you are giving detailed information about a specific place, then obviously they will trust you more. They will refer you as well to their friends and relatives. So publishing product-specific content such as FAQs, travel reviews, and informative videos, or even blog posts can help reassure potential customers and lead to sales. And the next example will show you that. So we have here an example from TripAdvisor. One of my favorites is the second one, which says very unique hotel. It's like walking it on Starbucks, unique style check-in area, and room itself unique and beautiful. Morning breakfast is very healthy and simple and delicious. Hotel staff very nice and welcoming, must say, if you are close by. This is user-generated content. TripAdvisor realized that this was, one of the most effective ways to get people to trust their website, because, everyone wants to help. Everyone wants to give tips and advice to other people. If you are in a party, if you are in an event or in a function, you want to say, I've been to this place. But obviously, you have to give some hints, to potential visitors. You want to say that this hotel was good because of this tour was, not so interesting because of this. So everyone wants to give advice, and everyone wants to receive advice as well. And TripAdvisor found it very, very effective to, not only to have existing content, but also from generating content from their own users. Obviously, TripAdvisor is a big company. They have 300 million unique visitors every month. Um, and actually, originally their initial strategy was to hire content curators to develop content for the website. But soon they saw that user-generated reviews were attracting more traffic. The site encouraged user content and has been known for helpful posts by real travelers ever since. In fact, user-generated content is the main contributor in the site's rise to number on travel accommodation site. TripAdvisor has proved that user-generated content can be a solid content strategy. It's not only a credible form of content, but also self-sustaining, requiring minimal work from TripAdvisors. I mean, here I think it's important that we understand that TripAdvisor is well established in the market of travel. In this industry, everyone knows TripAdvisor because you want to know other people's opinions. But obviously, they started from somewhere, and they had to hire content curators to create initial content. So I think this is more appropriate for companies that already have a significant amount of traffic in their website, and then it's easier, to generate engagement from their users. If you don't have any existing content in your website, then it's very difficult for people to comment on a specific place or a travel or an experience. The next point is about the content that has a longer lifespan value. I think it's important to understand that evergreen content is quality content that survives the test of time and remains useful for your site for many months or even years into the future. I mean, it's difficult, that we can predict that our article about visiting Iceland in the summer will stay there for 1 year. But actually, Google has an algorithm, to keep your content for longer when it respects some criteria. There are several elements that allow evergreen content to maintain a long shelf life. Content that is most likely to maintain value on the web over time does the following: is clearly written so that it provides real value to readers or viewers, covers broader issues within an industry or marketplace, does not date stamp the content with event or date specific information, and is updated over time. Whenever you have an article on your website which is generating traffic, people go there, read there, analyze that, share that, comment on that, like that, then obviously Google is seeing that, is recording all of these activities. So if you have a well-written article, and there are also some other criteria, like for example, the amount of wording, the way that you repeat, specific keywords, the way you put the keywords in the title and then on the first paragraph. Obviously, this will influence the way Google will read your article as well. But if you have, an interesting and attracting content like the one that you're going to see in the next slide, then it's most likely that Google will keep that content for longer. Let's see this example. Just let's read the title in the first place. The best places for brunch around the globe. First remark, I don't think this article is limited to a specific point of time. So it's not seasonal. It's not limited to summer or winter or any other season. And it can be used throughout the year, and it can be used this year or next year. Okay. um, this is an example from the Four Seasons hotels and resorts, shows how valuable is to have not only a good title but also a good image, because image is also content. I mean, if you have an attractive image, of your service, of your product, people will like it, people will comment it on it. And obviously, marketing is all about emotions. It transmits you some kind of good emotion, good state of mind when you see something that is good for yourself. People want to feel relaxed when they are eating. People want to do nice things like going to nice restaurants when they go to for holidays. So all these things are very important when you're promoting your content all over the web. So the fiercely competitive travel industry keeps all players on their toes. The Canadian hospitality giant Four Seasons is known for its successful content marketing strategy in the travel space. The hotel chain has taken on a role of travel content media house by producing up to 3,400 content per week across 400 distribution channels. So the key here is the diversity of the content, not only about the new offerings that the chain is promoting, but also lifetime tips and guidelines for its guests. So this is a lifetime tip, I would say, because it can be used all over the years, can be used in any time of the year, and also for all the ranges of ages, because couples, solo travelers, families with children, they all want to have a good time when they go for holidays. The phenomenal success of their content marketing has led to more than 2 million weekly impressions across all channels. So this is really impressive, and this is a reference, to create highly engaging content. It's also important to have interesting content. Um, if you have appealing content for your users, and something that they will find as useful, obviously they will use it when they go for holidays. The content that people find informative, engaging, funny, controversial, educational, or insightful is the type of content that they want to share. Your business can round out its marketing mix with a growing number of new and popular social platforms to help ensure success. The key here is having quality content that other people want to read or view, engage with, and share with other people. And this is a great example, again, from the Four Seasons Hotel, of interesting content. People want to feel relaxed, they want to have healthy food, and they also want to feel good for their mind, body, and soul. And the results are in front of us. 7,400 followers on Facebook, then 10,300 likes on Instagram, and 120,000 visitors a month into the website. Your most shareable content is down to an effective social media strategy. The secret to a successful Instagram strategy for hotels is related to the following elements. Empower their identity. I mean, this looks like very generic, but I can tell you, if someone sees that image, that photo, they will associate with something luxurious, something appealing, nice, that makes them feel good about themselves. So, and the identity here of the hotel, it's highlighted through the offerings that they are giving to their customers. I think it's very important that if you have a brand identity, that you can relate with your customers and they can relate with you as well. So if they think of you, and I go back to the previous slide, if they see that you know, you are giving them something useful to them, that you make them feel good about themselves, they will feel attractive, you know, and obviously it's something, you know, that they will want to share as well with their contacts on Facebook, on Instagram, and other social media channels. So the secret to successful Instagram strategy, it's also to connect users to destinations, makes it easy to communicate to travelers, manages the profile in a professional way, and distributes the product, in this case, the hotel or hotels, well, very well. The next point is that if you have valuable content on your website, it needs to be SEO optimized. Because for your content to be effective, people need to find it. You may be a clever or quick writer, but ultimately the greatest content in the world isn't going to help your business unless it can be discovered. Well-written quality content makes use of appropriate keywords, usage, inbound links, and other elements of search engine optimization to make your site more visible on Google, Bing, and Yahoo. So let's see here an example of a hotel. They had local SEO objectives, and when we say local, is that they want to attract people, local people, to their website, because their target demographics is for local customers. So what was their aim? It was to increase the traffic to the Arabic language website. They wanted to convert visits to bookings and organically increase non-brand related traffic. So they've implemented an SEO strategy, which was to do a technical audit to optimize website for non-branded keywords, changes to custom CMS. So a CMS can be a WordPress or any other platform which you use to update your website, combined content outreach and social media sharing to increase non-branded traffic, and publishing fresh content and sharing it on social media. So the changes that they've done at technical level, so for example, do a technical audit, actually improves an overall growth of a website. So we're talking here about the benefits of having you know, implemented that strategy. It is done to make a website flawless and more search engine friendly. Content outreach and social media sharing ensures direct visibility of your content and developing a valuable relationship in the process. Constant flow of fresh content keeps your community engaged, more indexing, and helps the website to rank well in search engines. Do you want to know the results of these efforts? Amazing results. 218% increase in Arabic visits each year. Are you imagining? You just did some changes in your website and you already generated so much traffic. 45% of actual bookings through organic sources, and 70% of top 10 landing pages by year end. So this has been proven an incredible strategy for this hotel. These changes actually made a difference in their search results. I think it's also important to talk about website usability, because website usability is good. It's not good, it's actually fantastic, but it can only be fantastic when you have content which is searchable. And I'm going to explain you why is that. Website usability is a broad term that is applied to many different aspects of a website's performance and success. Usability can range from the navigation of your website to the use for visitors, to the accessibility of your content, and to the interconnection between relevant pieces of content. Internal linking refers to the practice of using clickable links to connect relevant pieces of content within a website. For example, your website has a page only to search for hotels, and you also have a well-written blog post that mentions an aspect about a specific accommodation. By including links from the search hotel page to the blog article And from the blog article to the search page, the website visitor will more easily find relevant content. So if you have relevant content which is well positioned in an article, it's more easy for people to find it. And this can be seen in the following slide. Let's see here this amazing example of this restaurant. So there is an information about the place, and then there is a call to action, which is extremely important for someone that is, wants to have a meal in this place, to check the rates and the availability of the hotel. Yes, of the hotel. So you're going to the restaurant, and if you want to stay near the restaurant, you have the hotel. Or if you're going to the hotel, you have the restaurant. So it's actually interconnecting two important things. You have not only the accommodation, but also the things to do, which is nowadays essential for anyone that is traveling. And this content, it's very, very positioned in this page. And it's an excellent example for you to combine not only the aspect of leisure, but also things to do, activities, exploring, experiences, etc. This is a great example. Including links to restaurants within the premises of the hotel makes the user experience immensely interesting, and on every other piece of content, it enhances the website usability. Use of navigating through different parts of a cultural or dining experience during travel will encourage users also to comment about how easy it is to find relevant and useful information in that particular website. So let's talk about online product differentiation now. I think it's really important also to understand that, we are in a highly competitive industry. So you're probably no stranger to the concept of product differentiation in travel. Thankfully, valuable content can help your travel business stand out from the masses and offer real differentiation in your web presence. Simply adding unique posts like humorous blogs, infographics, or informative videos can help visitors separate your brand from competitors. This type of quality content can also stimulate ongoing return traffic from website visitors. In this example, I want to show you how different kind of content like this can actually make a difference. Here we have virtual experiences from the tourism office of Brazil. Here they are showing wonderful experiences like the beach, like the sand, the Brazilian Caribbean, and this actually is an opportunity for the users to go into each image and have a virtual tour where they can see different kind of pictures and see the itineraries for each place and how appealing is this for the user. This kind of content actually can attract the user to go to this place, to this destination, because compared with other places where you just have one picture and sometimes you don't have enough information, here you have everything. In just one piece, you have a picture, you have a title, you have a bit of content, and then you even have highlighted duration and destinations. 2 days, 2 destinations, for example. This is a great way to attract someone to go to Rio de Janeiro. So that is finalizing the presentation, but I would like to highlight the fact that how important is to have content in your website. If you don't have some kind of content, it's very difficult for someone to visit your platform, your social channels, because they want to see new things. So the starting point is actually to have some kind of content. It is a great opportunity for you, because what I'm going to explain you next, it's actually that you can have already some existing content without having to do it yourself. This is a great opportunity for travel agencies, travel professionals that are just refreshing their website with new content. What I propose here is actually to have a Kickstarter travel content pack. And what is this? This includes 175 travel blog ideas, which can serve as a reference for you to produce new content, and 25 professionally written travel articles. These articles can then be used for newsletters, for blog posts, for guest posts. This is an excellent opportunity for you to refresh your website with new content. This was written by our professional content writing team, and we've focused on different experiences, on different subjects of travel. So different topics which you can use to entice your visitors to use your website. And a bonus, a content marketing roadmap. This was for £1,875, but since we are having a promotion in the first 3 months of 2020, this is a very special promotion for £163. Visit our website. If you go to www.marketingmentor.travel, and then if you choose the option of solutions and then travel content pack, you'll have all the information in there. And you even have 2 examples which you can see how it can look like if you put it on your website. So we have 25 articles just for you, because I want you to use that as a reference to start updating your website. This is a great opportunity, guys. Please don't miss it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.